Have you ever gone to a gym for the first time and looked around and wondered, what am I going to do here? And then you spot someone who looks like they were born in the gym, they were bred there. In fact, they have a bedroom at the back because they are so confident. They know exactly what they're doing. They have so much energy, like energy for two people. And you're like, what? That was my experience when I joined my new gym in December. I met this young lady and I was like, whoa. You know the people who inspire you to keep working out? Like when you try to get tired, you look at them, you're like, oh, I'm not tired. That's who my guest is today on It Is Mandatory, How I Did It. Welcome, Zara, to It Is Mandatory, How I Did It. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you very much for having me. I'm honored to be here.
Awesome, and I'm honored that you honored my invitation. So for those who are at home and watching, just tell us, who is Zara? What's Zara about?
So Zara is a young girl who is pursuing her career at the moment and being that career girl, the feminist, and working very hard in the gym.
Don't I know it, okay? So let me ask you, first of all, if you don't mind me asking, how old are you?
23 years old.
23?
Yes.
Wow, I think then that makes you possibly the youngest person I've interviewed yet. So now the reason we're here is to talk about your lifestyle change, and evidently you have one. Take me back to Zara as a child. Let's go into your fitness, your health. What were you like growing up?
So back then in primary, that was maybe roughly at the age of 10, 12, I used to be very not very conscious about what I used to eat, how I used to feel, because I used to be in a girls' school, so that used to be really, covered up and stuff. So I would eat whatever that comes my way, be it cake, be it processed foods, be it all the sugary foods. And I liked it very much.
So you liked it? This was,
yes.
You just ate what you liked?
Yes.
Okay.
And slowly, one turning point was we were having an English lesson where the teacher we were doing adjectives and the superlatives and stuff where you do big, bigger, biggest. So he chose me as one of the girls to stand up. And he went big, bigger, and I was the biggest. So that was...
Zara. No, he did not do that.
Yes.
How are people so cruel? What? So he used you as a biggest example?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
So I felt really humiliated and I'm like, oh my God, am I really that big? Because I didn't know I was big. I just thought yes.
It. Okay.
So I'm like, okay. So that time after that lesson, we had break and I'm like, I don't even want to eat.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow. So from then on, I stopped eating the cakes, the processed foods, the crisps, everything, sugary foods, processed,
Because you had an idea that those things are probably what is making you biggest.
I think I felt food in itself was a problem, just eating generally.
Okay.
So I tried cutting down on break. Then when I went to high school, it just went to breakfast and dinner, and in between maybe an apple. So it went to complete starvation.
Really?
Yes.
So what? Okay, take me through what you'd eat for breakfast.
I think it was just like a slice of bread or two with a glass of milk.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then nothing during the day?
Nothing.
So during break time, when guys are having break, lunchtime guys are eating hot lunch.
Yes.
Mind you, we went to the same high school, so I know how our hot lunches are and guys really enjoy hot lunch. You're not doing that? I
used to stay in class and that time I was a nerd.
Okay.
So I would stay in class as everyone else is going out there in the sun and
playing, enjoying the
I would sit in class and read or start doing my homework.
And eat nothing?
And eat nothing throughout the day.
And at night, what would you eat?
So when I used to go home, I used to have tuitions as well.
Okay.
So the moment I get home, I get ready for my tuition.
Okay.
And so I'm still hungry, but I wouldn't give in to the hunger.
Okay.
So that would be now at around 9 p.m. is when I finally eat.
What do you eat? Normal food?
Just normal food, whatever my mom has cooked.
Okay.
So be it rice, be it whatever.
Okay, yes, and would you portion that or you just eat as
I would have one plate.
Okay.
Yeah.
So wait, So you're self-conscious. You feel like you're big. You're not eating. You're starving yourself. You're
Yes.
hungry, and you're not out there enjoying like every other teenager would.
No.
So did you enjoy your high school life?
At that time, I don't think my focus was how I look. It was more of just being the top student.
Okay.
Yeah, so I didn't really give in. It was there, yes,
Okay.
but it wasn't really
So your
pressing
focus,
on
your
me.
focus was books, books, books.
Yes,
And that's what was your refuge, right?
yes,
Okay. So you finished high school.
Yes.
That was your throughout high school. That's how you operated.
yes.
Okay. So
Then
you finished high school.
Yes, then going to campus, I see girls looking all good in their tight jeans, tight tops, and I'm there with a baggy t-shirt. My jeans are not as tight, and I'm like, and then the attention guys would give those girls, I'm just there. So I'm like, no, this is not how I want to be.
Okay. So you wouldn't like, as your age mates would dress, your youth, your fellow peers.
Yes.
There's a way they dress. The trendy outfits and trendy looks. You couldn't do that.
I couldn't.
You're just hiding behind t-shirts.
T-shirts and baggy hoodies.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm like, I can't go on like this. I look at pictures, I'm like, wow, look at how she looks good. And I would try crop my picture to a point, it's just portrait, like a passport size photo, so I can put it somewhere.
So that you don't have to see your body.
Body, yes.
So did you like taking pictures or not?
No.
No pictures. Okay.
So pictures was a no. If it was, then it would just be my face.
Okay, so what was your tipping point then? What made you say, you know what, enough is enough, I'm going to make a change? And what did you do?
So this is really personal, but I'll share it because
Okay.
I'm sure someone out there would want to be inspired.
Okay.
So I got into a relationship, and when I got into a relationship, my ex would always compare me to his ex now. Yeah, that the pictures, he would not be happy with them. Like, I wouldn't get those compliments a girl would want.
Okay.
And the turning point would have been a time where he asked another girl to go climb Mount Kenya with him. So I'm like, why wouldn't you ask me? I thought I would be the first person you ask to and you'd want to spend time with me. And he's like, to be honest, Zara, I don't think you'll be able to climb Mount Kenya.
Okay. So this was not someone who would support you in trying to get healthy. He would put you down.
Yes.
At where you are.
Yeah.
Okay. So then what?
So that did it for me. I'm like, wow, I'm being chosen over someone. I mean, someone else is being chosen over me.
Okay.
I already had self-esteem issues and low confidence.
Yes.
So that even brought it further down.
To the low.
So there were days when I wouldn't even want to get out of bed and go to school because I don't like how I look.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what did you do?
So then I joined, someone told me about the gym,
Okay.
the Braeburn gym that we share.
Okay.
And it's right across my house.
Okay.
So I'm like, okay, this is pretty convenient,
Yes.
and there's no chauffeuring around or taking public transport to get there.
It's easy for you.
It's
to just
easy. Cross the road and be
get
there.
to the gym.
Exactly.
Okay.
So I got there, and whoever was on duty at that time
Yes.
told me these are the prices, and yeah, you can get started whenever you want.
Okay.
So I go home and I tell my mom, I'm like, I want to start gym.
Okay.
And she's like, okay. She's been very supportive.
Hold up. So all your high school primary life, you were not active. You didn't engage in any kind of sporting activity.
Not even.
Nothing.
Nothing. In fact, during games time,
Yes.
I would go hide in the library and read.
We used to hide. Some of us also used to hide.
Yeah.
So then you joined the gym.
I joined the gym in
No previous physical
nothing,
activity.
nothing,
Uh-huh.
no running, swimming. I used to swim in primary because it was kind of compulsory. Otherwise, you'd be punished. But slowly by slowly, I realized, okay, look at how I'm looking in the swimming costume.
Okay.
And in Form 1, I completely stopped.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you started the gym.
Yes.
What did you do?
So I got there, and the first week was more of cardio, just going on the cross trainer, the treadmill. And I'm like, okay, I'm liking it.
Okay.
And I started getting those not muscle pulls, but soreness and stuff.
Yes.
And
But you didn't give up.
I didn't give up.
You kept going.
Yeah. Then I was written for a program, which I followed. Of course, there were bad form
Yes.
and everything,
Yes.
low weights, like 2 kgs, 3 kgs are the guys
the
out there.
minimum. You started at the bare
Yes,
minimum.
and the 2 kgs were pretty heavy then.
Heavy.
Yeah,
Yes.
even doing squats with 4 kgs, I'm
Yes.
like, and then I didn't have the form right.
Yes.
But yeah, pushed on.
Along the way.
Yes, it's been my fifth year running now.
5 years.
Yes.
Consistently.
Consistently.
How many days a week do you go to the gym?
I used to do Monday to Saturday.
Okay.
Then Saturday wasn't working for me, so now it's Monday to Friday, regardless of what comes.
Yes.
Gym time has to be there.
And I know, because we're in the gym together, so I
Yes.
know you don't play. You're always at the gym,
Yeah.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Yes.
And for me, like I've said, you are evidence of someone who's really motivated and really works hard in the gym. And so what are your results now? Like how do you feel about yourself now, internally and externally?
Internally, way confident. I'll be the girl who'll be like, guys, take a picture.
Okay.
You know, let's do this.
Yes.
Very confident. I can walk into a room and not feel like hiding behind people and stuff. Confident, self-esteem makes me feel good about myself. I feel like I am becoming someone worthwhile and stuff. Back then, I was like, I'm having no purpose in life.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Had suicidal thoughts to add on to it. Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
So your physical appearance.
Yes. I was just like, you know, the attention guys would give to girls. I'm like, am I really that badly off? So felt really bad, and so now much better, positive.
And now you're like, fitness is part of your lifestyle.
Yes.
You're not just sitting in a book hiding.
No.
You work out consistently. What's your eating like now?
Eating, I don't miss my meals. I try not to miss my meals. There are times
So
when
no starvation.
no starvation, not at all. Actually, if I see that I'm starving, I'll go and get a bite,
Yes.
be it a fruit salad, be it a smoothie.
Okay.
Yeah, try to keep myself well fed.
Satiated.
Yes.
And did you cut off junk food completely, or do you balance, or what's your
I wouldn't say I've cut it off completely.
Okay.
There are times when you go out with your friends and
Yes.
have a pizza or
Yes.
whatever, but it's not something I actually even look forward to anymore. I'm like, do we really have to have a pizza? Can't we go and do something like a normal
Yes.
meal? So I think the results are, besides the internal feelings that you got,
Yes.
the external results are pretty much there too. So
yes.
so I'm like, do
So
I
it's
really
all
want to have
round.
that pizza? Yeah.
Yes.
So I'm like, do I want to have that pizza and
Do I
spoil
need
my
that
stomach?
pizza? Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it worth it?
Is it worth it? Yeah.
Yeah,
So
okay.
those moments
Weigh your
and
options
yes, yeah, exactly.
Okay, that's interesting.
Thank
Any
you.
future goals, fitness goals?
I would say fitness is a lifestyle, so
Yes.
you have to keep at it.
Keep at it.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
So maybe the goals would be better at my agility,
Okay.
coordination,
Uh-huh.
all those. Yeah.
Oh,
increased
awesome.
stuff.
And what piece of advice would you give any young girl, a teenager, who was where you were? What would you tell like your younger self if you had known what you know now?
Yeah.
And speak to those girls who are probably where you are, where you were. Yeah.
I would say don't let anyone in this world determine what you can or cannot do.
Wow.
It's all in you. Don't let anyone dictate that you can't do something.
Thank you.
Thank you
Thank
too.
you, Zara. I hope you heard that. Young ladies at home, don't let anyone tell you that you can or cannot do anything. Don't let anyone label you that which you have not been labeled. Remember, you are loved by God, and your situation is not final. You can change it. Zara changed it, and look at her now. She's flourishing. So thank you so much for watching. It is mandatory. Thank you, Zara, for coming and inspiring so many people out there. And I look forward to seeing you in the gym.
Yes, same
I'm not
here.
gonna come today, but I'll be there tomorrow.
Come on, be
I'm
there.
gonna be tired after all these shoots, but I
There's
hope
always time for gym.
Okay, fine. Yeah, never skip gym, right?
Yes, never skip gym.
Okay, thank you for honoring us, and I look forward to continuing to see your progress.
Thank you very much, and I also hope to see your progress too.
Oh,
You're
thank
pretty
you.
good. I also told you the first time.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. That was it for the episode of It Is Mandatory, How I Did It. We are going into part 2 where we actually see Zara do it in the gym. So stay tuned. Hello and welcome back to It Is Mandatory How I Did It Part 2. As promised, we are here at the gym with Zara. Hi Zara.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Okay, so talk me through what exactly your workout today looks like, so what we're going to expect to see.
So first come first,
Yes.
the warm-up, which is going to target the whole body generally because we'll be running. We'll be doing a bit of legs by squatting, body weight squats. And then we'll go to the main workout,
Okay.
which is actually a full body workout. Arms, legs, core, targeting almost everything. So
Okay.
stuff like squats, lunges, barbell press. Yes.
Fantastic. Okay, so I expect to work out every single part of my body today, right? Okay, great. I look forward to it. So guys, stay tuned and let's watch how Zara exactly does it. Wow, Zara, I am so exhausted, and I must admit to everyone, we've only just done half of what Zara does on a typical day. So she has another half that she's going to do without me right now because I'm like too tired for this. Are you serious? This is what you actually go through on a daily?
Every day.
And you write your programs yourself?
Yes, I do.
What inspired that?
I thought that after a certain level of being in the gym, I should be able to write my own program and rely on myself for continuity.
Wow, so you can actually get to a point where you actually can write your programs yourself and work out on your own and be consistent by yourself.
Yes, exactly.
Guys, you've heard it from Zara. Thank you so much for having us. And I have definitely seen how Zara does it. The results are speaking for themselves. So yeah, you at home, you can do it too. Thank you. Stay tuned for the next episode of It Is Mandatory How I Did It. Bye.